Hey, welcome back to the holiday hair series. FlexiRods. We're gonna be doing FlexiRods, okay? I hope you guys have been enjoying this holiday hair series. We are halfway through and that feels crazy to see. So I'm just sectioning off the back because we gotta work in sections. The part does not have to be straight. Ooh, my hair's so thick. You really don't want it to be straight because if it's straight, then you'll see the parts more. It's not gonna look really clear and full if you see all of the parts. So we wanna make sure that we don't part evenly for the FlexiRods. And make sure you have enough FlexiRods on hand for your hair. And if you need the short ones, make sure you get the short ones. If you have the long ones, if you need the long ones, make sure you get the long ones. There's a difference. And I'm just gonna use both. I have, let me count, about 22. And I am going back in with the dew. I'm not gonna lie to you, I loved using the dew, but I will say I did not like the crunch or the stickiness. It felt like the whole time that I had to twist out, it felt like sticky, but the definition, I feel like the definition was worth it, I would say, because it was so pretty. And it literally lasted for days without even frizzing up a bit. So it's really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like the stickiness, but it does smell really good. Like the stickiness or the crunch that it leaves. But it's really cute. Like the definition is, I think it's worth it. So here we are. I'm making sure that the ends and every part of my hair is covered with mousse. I'm brushing it to make sure that it's gonna be nice and smooth when it goes on a FlexiRod. Same with the twist out or with the twist. You need to make sure your hair's smooth. And I just wrap around, make sure that the ends lay down really nice. The ends are like the most important part. And then we just roll up. Roll up till you get to the roots. When you get to the roots, it's real tight on there. Make sure it's tight. Then I'm going curl the way that the hair just came from. Okay, let's do it again. It took so long for me to get to making this video. I'm like, ooh, am I gonna make this video or not? But I am happy to be making it. Make sure the ends are wrapped around the FlexiRod nice and smoothly. And then you just pull it up. Roll, roll, roll. Roll it up. When you get to the end, to the root, you see how I rolled it this way and my hair is over it. I'm going to make sure it's real tight, and then I'm going to fold the FlexiRod the way that the hair was rolled up. To make sure it stays in place. That's two. So I will say, I did start off on freshly washed hair, if I didn't say that already. So with me starting on freshly washed hair, I did let it air dry a lot. That's why it was in a towel. And while I was cooking, I was cooking some macaroni. But yeah, I let it air dry because you really don't need it to be wet. We're just using the one product, which is the dew, and that's all you really need. Random sectioning, not a perfect part. I'm gonna detangle do smooth it, secure the ends, roll over the ends really, and then roll upward. Alright, there we go. Now I am using some thicker pieces, which I'm realizing, and I don't know, because it's not going to dry good if you use a lot of hair on one FlexiRod. And I need it to dry good. You need it to dry good. So I am pulling my hair as I'm rolling the rod up. So it's a little bit of tension to get it nice and straight. Secure the ends. Roll and pull and roll. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest and then I'll come back. Now, adding it, making sure that the end is on there securely. And then I'm gonna roll up. And I'm pulling my hair just a little bit to give it some tension. So I'm pulling while I'm rotating, just straight up. Let's take it all the way to the root. Now, I'm gonna show you guys why when I say to close it off to the way that your hair was rolled is because it keeps it in place. If I turn this to the top, look what's gonna happen. It's gonna hang. We don't want it to hang. So that's why when you get to the roots, make sure it's real tight, real tight. Tight as you can get it, of course. And then you're gonna close it the way that the hair was rolled. And it's not going nowhere. All done. Alright, so the next step is to just let all of these dry fully, because the key to this hairstyle turning out really pretty, really defined is it being dry. It has to be dry all the way, because if it doesn't, like I said before, it will be really frizzy. Alright, I am back. My hair is fully dry. Gotta get ready for work, so I'm gonna do this really quickly. I was gonna say I did end up going to sleep with these in my hair, so it dried overnight. However, if you're in a rush, time crunch, you can definitely sit under a heated dryer. I do that, or I have done that before, and it was very helpful. About an hour or two. I know I say like this just a little bit, but depending on how fast your hair dries. But with just using the mousse, you should be good for like an hour, because the mousse is by itself, it doesn't just get your hair super wet. Okay, so taking down each of them. Like I said, I did use about 22, however many it is. I used all of them. All that I had, I used. Head don't feel so tight. Okay, so I did run out of my like regular coconut oil that I use. That's super lightweight, so I'm using this oil, but you just need some oil, really preferably lightweight, but this is good enough. I just need some oil. So I separate, but I don't really like re-twirl. Sometimes I do, but to me it's not necessary. I like it how it is. Like as soon as I take it down, just separate where it naturally separates. Like you see right here, boom. Don't create extra separation because that's where the frizz is going to come from. Okay, I'll be back once it's done. Okay, so we are all separated, and unfortunately there were about 3 different ones that were still wet. So there's some frizz, and then these edges are just bleh. I'm gonna brush them out, but some are still wet. I will show you so you could see what to avoid when making sure that your hair is fully dry. You have to make sure it's fully dry, or it's just gonna turn out like this. You see it? Frizz not defined. And then the other one, I put bobby pins down on this part because the ends were dry, but the roots were not. So yeah, but see, look. Just not, it's not even wet. I just don't think I put that one on there correctly. But here we are. Easy peasy. I'm just kidding, it's not easy. Now we gotta sleep on it. So I picked it out a little bit. This is why parts don't really matter, because you're gonna pick it. A little bit of gel. The same braid gel I've been using just to make it shiny. We need it to be shiny. See, that's why I don't be liking the frizz, because it just takes away from the shine. But we're gonna do it like that because it's still gonna be cute. But I'm still like disappointed. I'm still disappointed because of this, like, ugh. But other than the wet spots that clearly messed it up a little bit, still cute. And I do have one thing to just umph it up a bit for the holidays. And you know, I bought off Amazon. Glitter spray. I don't want too much for me because I don't like glitter, but I think it makes it so cute and so pretty for the holidays, so I'm willing to risk it. Willing to risk it for y'all so y'all can see how pretty it'll be with the glitter. It's glitter all over. Well, it's still cute though. Come off when I shake. It does. It does. Okay. But that is the final look. Girl, I got glitter all over me. I don't like glitter. I do not like glitter, y'all. Okay, so here's the final look. I hope that you guys like it. And also, I do want to say, you can stretch this style out, I think, by using blow dryer. Like if you just hold your hair out and use a blow dryer, that'll give it some extra length. Because for me, I'm gonna be like, I don't really like when it's this length with the curls, because I want the curls to just be like down, but I don't have time, I have to go to work. So this is what we're gonna do for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you like it or if you try to style, you already know what to do by now, I hope. Tag me on Instagram at It's The Real Crystal and let me see so I can share it to my stories, you share it to your stories, and you know, that's how it goes. All right, girls, see you in the next one. You better show them curls.